Yo, what's up? What's up, everybody? How's it going? Um, it's Orwell time. Yeah, baby, let's go. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm gonna play this game though. So, if you were here last time, then you will recall. Oh shoot. That I was at what? I was at approximately the beginning of episode 3 of this game when we left off. And I think that there are 5 episodes, so hopefully I'll be able to complete this game by the end of this stream. If not, then I don't know, we'll figure something out. But I'm liking it so far. It's pretty interesting. Now I did want to say, there was one thing that I was thinking about earlier that I never mentioned last time, but there is one last tool that we have yet to unlock, which is the Insider. So I am curious what that's going to be about. That said, let's get started. So Nina is our prime suspect right now, since she's the one that led the protest in the mall. And that was the bomb that we just prevented from going off. So let's see. Miss Matronova. I'm going to assume that's their name. I'm writing on behalf of Dr. White. On your last visit at our office, a blood sample was taken. This was then sent into the Bonton Central Hospital's laboratory for an examination. I would like to inform you the results are now in. This is patient number. Sure, I'll upload that. No pathological findings. All values are normal and more or less ideal. Regardless, Dr. White has asked me to remind you of his advice once again. That's interesting. So clearly there's something going on there where maybe there's some kind of medical condition. I don't know. Aha, we've hacked into the website. Date of birth, October 7th is a little bit more specific. Address. Oh, but apparently this address conflicts with another data chunk. Interesting. This is recorded as of April 4th, 2017. Patient complains about pain throughout the left thigh and the upper leg. Describes the pain as searing, burning, sometimes bursting. My goodness, leg feels numb at times. That's scary. Oh, I've asked the patient regarding the healed wound on her left upper leg. As no medical record existed in this database, she was evasive and gave no clear statement about the wound's origin. Interesting. So I wonder if it was an injury she got during one of the protests or something. Prior inflicted wound on dorsal left upper leg. Curious. Ouch. The info might come in handy though. Medical leave with strict rest until the end of April 2017 has been suggested. I can also go to previous entries. 347 Industrial 5X. Okay, so that's the same. Digestive nausea. This was 2 years ago. And then it's the same address. Permanent unrest, inability to sleep properly. Gets up 5 to 12 times a night but does not feel overly tired. Interesting. This was in 2014. But this began even 3 years before this, so 2011. Interesting. Tends to react aggressively. Symptoms similar to PTSD. Yep, makes sense. Totally makes sense. And it backs up what Harry was saying about her. You know, I'll go ahead and put that on there. Why not? Okay, maybe the address is conflicting though. Okay. Let's go to the listener. Juliet's getting a phone call from an unknown person. Welcome to Rose and Tech. You are calling outside of our office hours. Hey, little jewel bug. June. Okay, so that's her sister. Okay, sure, I'll add that in here, I guess. Okay, she works on Saturdays. This is June. Let's see. Hanging around in the office is just a good excuse not to be at home. Oh. So she doesn't like her parents. Had a rough start in 2017. Suspect that's because she ended her relationship. Yep, that makes sense. Troublesome relationship with parents. Okay. I have a feeling that she's the main culprit behind all this. Thank you for believing in me. Oh, June's your big sister. I did not know that. Okay, interesting. So we got a little bit more information on Juliet. I guess that's cool. What else do we got? I'm gonna ask for the duration of the symptoms to record. Ah, yeah. This is back to Nina. Suffering for the past 3 years. What happened back then? Must have been really bad? Yeah, that is a good question. I don't really know. I'm curious if it has anything to do with the, whatever. Ah, okay, 667 Bonton Road is the registered address on here. Then the registered address in the doctor's note is 347 Industrial Quarters. And this is more recent. Well, is it? I guess not. I guess this is more recent. In theory. She was hired recently. I'll use this address. Try it. Now what? The multiple jobs. Then what's on here? Oh, medical leave. Oh, that's been suggested, but it hasn't been followed. So she was working a lot over the week. Does that account for or against her ability of having committed the bombings? Not sure yet. That's a good question. I am curious because this happened in 2012. The article by Goldfell. So whatever happened to her in 2011 might have influenced her political leanings. Initiate. Oh, Initiate's the hacker. I forgot. Knock, knock. You've got to ask who's there. Not in the mood for knock-knock jokes. Aw, you blew it. Just like you blew the bomb. Cut the crap, who are you? So now you can ask. Initiate is the name. Do I know you? I mean, she's not really in contact with the Initiate, but... What is this conversation? Apparently, there's some group called Singular that's been in contact with Nina. Oh, and she blocked it. I'll go ahead and upload this. Why not? It's Initiate again. I wonder what his or her role in this is. Oh my god! Initiate is Juliet. Well, let's find out. Initiate has been in contact with 2 of our target persons so far. This should be enough. Here we go. Feel free to investigate this hacker as well, but keep the focus on Miss Matanova for now. Oh, so Initiate is now a person of interest. Interesting. Another text chain? Or chat session? Buzz the duck off. You should listen to me, just for the moment, alright? And then I'm all gone. Poof. I don't care what you had to say. I mean, I kind of care. I wish this would hurry up. I know about your little band of troublemakers, and I really dig it. Okay. So Initiate is interested. The Gov needs a kick where the sun don't shine. Okay, I'll go ahead and add that to Initiate's profile. But bombing people, that's plain wrong. How come you think that was one of us? Let's just say I've been watching you all for some time. The Bonton bombs hit places where your outlaw posse has been too in the past. No way you did not hear about that. Even the cops seem to have found out at least something. They knew where to look for the last bomb. So true. So give me a reason to, you know, like put that consciousness of, oh, what? So give, you know, what? Put that consciousness of mine at ease. I want to help you, not turn you in. How dare you threaten me? You got nothing. Yolanda, be cool. What? I said I want to help after all, not threaten you. I'll show you I can be trusted. I am gonna hack that precious page of the party and upload a special something. It's gonna be easy with those party it guys being lazy bones. As long as they don't see it coming in the next few secs. But then you'll answer my questions, right? You know what? Should I let him hack it? No, I should give it right now. He dares? Wow. The IT guys are going to make short work of this rookie. Wait. Give me a sec while I get to work. Don't go away. What is happening? Alright. I gave the information to the IT guys, so hopefully they can reinforce the site. Unless Initiate's just that good. What the heck? They reinforced their huge gaping loophole. It just vanished. It's almost like somebody warned them. Yeah, whatever. Goodbye, Initiative. It's Initiate. And wait. I almost wonder if I should have let him hack into it. Like, we probably could have gotten more information out of it. You said you were not involved in the assaults. I'm not. Okay. Do you think it's someone else in thought? This band of misfits? Never. Harrison's the only I could remotely imagine doing anything like that. Oh. Okay. Harrison had an interest in Cassandra because she could access the big money through her parents' company. Oh my god. The main suspect is once again First, this hacker suspecting him and now her? What do they know that we don't? Juliet was shy, but good at organizing stuff. And then Nina thinks it was the government themselves behind the bombings. Interesting. I thought about that. Did you know that since 2011, all the electronic devices must have unique IDs? Let's see. Juliet. Couldn't put that in there. She's good at organizing. Makes sense. Oh, we found Nina's PC code. Oh, very good. You found a device UID. Every device in the nation has one in accordance with the safety bill. We can use the Insider tool to connect and see what a user has on their device. Note, a device must be running and have an online connection in order for you to access it. Okay. That's cool. Anything in the trash? Let's see. So she was asked to work the Freedom Plaza shift on the day of the assault. Interesting. Well, it's only a request, but it connects her to the bombing location. If we could associate Miss Matronova with the two other sites, we would be on the safe side. And then what else? Application as a mechanic. Here's a phone number. Okay. Application as a housekeeper. Nothing. And then there's a private folder, an apology, and an offer. To Goldfells. I would suggest we have a talk about how we might assist each other best. Assist each other with what exactly? Good question. I think my game bugged again though, because I can't see the previews. So I'm gonna quit Orwell yet again. Goodbye, Orwell. And hello, Big Brother. Big Bro's in town. Actually, that was the stream title I had last time, I think. Just repeating jokes at this point. Big Bro's on the case. Alright. I forgot my profile picture was the old guy. Am I acting like an old person would? Maybe. Let's go back to the desktop. Put the private, apology and an offer. We need to add this email. After all, what we do or say online persists like a minefield, as I wrote in an early blog post. Oh wait, this was from Goldfells. I don't really feel like reading this though. Entry number 2. Interesting. Do not read. It's from D. Schwartz. Who is this? Oh. Desmond Schwartz. I mean, she's not in a relationship with him, though. That's false. She has a son named Michael. Okay. I wonder if she broke up with him? Kids, the center of her life. Makes sense. Everything we found on Miss Maternova just shows a single mother trying to make ends meet for her son. Seems to be her primary motivation. It's an admirable one at that, one that does not mix well with terrorist ambitions. Ooh. That is true. I'm gonna upload this. An ex-soldier? This is worthy of an in-depth research. We need to specifically know what kind of experience she has. She might be an admirable adversary later. When we want to kill her. Browser history. Work easy. Oh my god. Come on. Come on, come on, come on. Her singular profile. Work easy profile. And then CCTV Stelligan. Heck, did I lose the freaking previews again? That's an odd thing to search for when you don't have something sinister in mind. This vaguely associates Nina with the Stelligan assault. That makes 2 locations she's tied to. We will have a very solid case when we can make that 3. True. I think that's all that I'm going to get from the insider. For now. Harrison's timeline has an update. Guess the Gov bought you like everyone else. Peter, I know what you mean. I feel ya. When the TNB called on me to ask if I would write for them, I laughed at them hard for 30 minutes straight before hanging up. But then they called me again to let me know I could write whatever I want. No strings attached. Well, sure. Alright. Army profile. Okay, never mind. I'm getting the previews again. I don't know what's happening. Army veteran. Here we go. Specialization, combat engineer. Got a bravery medal. Miss Matronova seems to have come a long way from being such an honorable person. Dishonorable discharge and 3 months of confinement. Whoa. Okay. For being AWOL. That is a severe punishment. Did you know this puts her on the same level as any other previously convicted felon? I did not. That's interesting. Mission Kerberos. Oh, here's the nation. God, there's so many pages here. German flood aid. Okay. Task with mine clearance. I have a feeling that she's more likely to be involved with the mine clearance than the flood aid. Just saying. Memorial. Anybody here I would recognize? Desmond Schwartz. That's right. He's dead. Dang. That's rough. Tasked with mine clearance. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Knowledge about explosives? I mean, I was thinking more about the PTSD, but, you know. We now know enough on Matronova's background. Sure. Oh, and what's this? It's mandatory to inform employers whenever an applicant or employee is an ex-convict or otherwise regarded potentially dangerous. Prevents her from getting a job. That makes sense. That's why she hates the safety bill. This must be absolutely horrible for her. Especially considering she's on her own taking care of her son. This is a motivation, but I remain unconvinced for now. It may not be enough of a reason for bombings. The terrorist incident of 2008 was the terrible consequence of the premature retreat of our troops from Pargas, a region torn by civil unrest for years. Okay. Sure. We got a phone call from Sylvia to Nina? Isn't Sylvia... Wait, who's Sylvia? After spending the whole last week in bed. I don't think she did, though. Oh, good. I can still bring Michael around, though. Do you want? No, no thanks. I'm going to pick him up in an hour or so. Would that be okay? I'll pick up Michael from the corner at Orchid Drive. Should I report that? She worked at the Circle Mall, according to her Work Easy profile. Oh my god. She's the bomber. So she worked at the bombing site, and even at the right time. We have now been able to associate Miss Metronova with every bombing location. Her whereabouts are hereby clarified. Things are not looking good for her. That's it. You found all we need to know. Let's see. Her knowledge about explosives might have helped Miss Metronova build those bombs. Everything highlights that she's a single mother struggling and worrying about her child. And finally, we could associate her with every single bombing location and prove that she was present at the correct time of one. It seems we've found our prime suspect. This is grounds for arrest. Well done. I will need a moment to talk to my superiors. I'll get back to you soon. Keep observing Miss Metronova for activity. Okay. Oh, and she turned her computer off. Unlucky. Hey Harry, are you there?
Yeah, it's me, Harrison.
Is my name Ebenezer Scrooge? Why do all the ghosts of Christmas past suddenly come to haunt me? I have a problem here. I need your tech knowledge for...
Why doesn't anyone ever ask me about my problems? Alright, what is it?
I just came home. I left my PC switched on this morning. I just tried to look something up online and suddenly it went all haywire. My security app popped up with like a million warnings of some outside intrusion, so I pulled the plug.
Sounds like you already fixed the problem then.
Thing is, I got contacted by a very strange guy earlier. I think he was some kind of hacker. And now he's hacking my goddamn PC.
Jeez, this guy's a nuisance. I think that guy actually broke into my bank account as well.
No, that was us.
I was contacted by that guy as well. He was blabbering about everything that we had done in the past. Claimed he would give us our stuff away to the cops. Blah, blah, blah. The usual stuff.
Told you that as well? Well, what did you do?
I told him to frig off. Who do you take me for?
Do you think he really has some? I need to be sure he doesn't have a thing.
Even if that guy has something, have you gotten your hands dirty lately? What's the fuss about?
Yeah, I kinda was at the locations of all 3 bombings. I need to get out of here before the cops are here. What, get away? Oh, come on, that guy's a freaking fake. Hello, anyone still there? We cannot let our main suspect escape. I will assemble an intervention team immediately. We'll start creating roadblocks. I'll inform the intervention team that they should move in aggressively. As we found out, she might react violently. Since her PC has just gone offline, we should start at her home. Thankfully, we already know her address. Go through her communications. Maybe she will hint at places she goes when she isn't at home. Forward anything of importance to me at once. I'll brief the intervention team accordingly. It's in your hands now. Good luck and stay vigilant.
God.
Oh my god, she's calling Juliet. I'm spooked. Welcome to Resin Tech. Oh hey Juliet, thank god you're working right now. Listen, I don't have much time. There is this psycho coming for me. He's been stalking me for days. What? What do you mean psycho? I can't explain right now. Will you help me? Of course, but how? Do you still know somewhere safe that my son and I can lay low for a while? I don't know. Come on, Juliet, you gotta think of something, please. Okay, I think I know a place. It's in the middle of nowhere. It's the home of... Oh my god. They caught on to us. They know that we're listening. I'm bringing my gun. She's armed. I didn't expect that. I'll tell the intervention team to be prepared for resistance and to shoot if necessary. Well, this is pretty crazy. Maybe I shouldn't have told them she has a gun. Femboy Friday. Well, actually, where I live, it's currently Thursday. I've got to pick up my son. We already know where that is. 1 a.m. Then I guess that would be Friday, potentially. You don't need to know who's after me. There's no reason. You're not doing anything illegal by helping me, and I want to keep you safe. I mean, if you're helping, you know, a wanted criminal, then that would be kind of important information. I'll put my phone on. Oh, crap. That guy is in front of the house. How did he know where I was going? We didn't say anything. Is it the guy? Or is it cops? Huh? Oh my god, she's going into her house and she's gonna like shoot some people? What's happening? I lost connection to the officers at the scene. Looks like we were successful, however our target, she didn't make it. There was a shootout. After the first shots, the team returned fire. Oh my god, you freaking noob. Low-key not their fault though. Who is writing at the worst possible time? I just want to be done with this horrible day. Can you check the mail, please? Oh, this is from Abraham Goldfells. Oh my god. Abraham Goldfells is the source of the bombs. I can't believe you just found this. Can you? They work together on this madness? But why? I still don't get it. This changes everything. We must find Abraham Goldfells tomorrow. Before we'll need some rest. One heck of a day. You may log out now. Apparently they were not meant to kill. Alright. Well, that was crazy. Are you sure you want to finish your work for today? Is there anything else that I can put in here? Oh, profile picture? Nah. What is this? Pro security measures calls on people to take care of their own safety. I don't know. I won't process that. He motivated Nina to commit the Bonton bombings. Wild. Episode 4, Memory Hole. Well, now Nina's dead, so that sucks, I guess. I don't know if we could have actually saved her or not. I wonder if she would have died either way. Oh, back again, Still can't believe what happened yesterday. We got the perpetrator of the bombings. Everything looks that way, but at what cost? I mean, did we do the right thing? Flagging Miss Maternova as dangerous? Did we kill her in the end? Ugh, I wish you could talk to me at least this one time. Speaking into this one-way channel feels like barking at a wall endlessly. Worst of all, as you found out, Abraham Goldfell seemed to have incited and planned the assault. We need to get him. Today. There must be some lead on him we have overlooked. We'll keep observing all the others in case we learn something new. RIP. And she died. No, don't use that portrait. What's going on? Phone call? From Juliet to Harrison. Ugh, yeah, O'Donnell speaking. Harrison, Nina is dead. It's true. Saturday, Sunday, she sure works a lot, but then again, so do we. Yeah, true, we are also working on Saturday and Sunday. She's been associated with the Bonson bombings. I can't believe it. I've never heard her so scared. She said she was being tracked by someone and needed to skip town. She just wanted to let me know what was going on in case anything happened to her. Then she packed a few things and went on her way. She did message me about someone tracking her as well. Thought it was this hacker who screwed with her page. What did she tell you? She suspected someone to be wiretapping her calls. She wasn't exactly willing to talk about it. I don't know for sure, but I think it could have been the police. Oh, this is brilliant. How long until they discover the connection to us, huh? They might be listening to this very call as we speak about Nina. Why would they? We didn't do anything. Or did you? Harrison. Yeah, still doesn't like the government. Seems to be the natural reaction. They must be setting us up because we didn't do anything. Almost understand it. Almost. Joseph Langley might be worth a shot. Freaking lawyer. Abe also knew Joseph. I knew that actually. Because Joseph is a student. Or he was a student. They know each other? Very well. This could be a new lead. I will request to consider Joseph Langley a target. Yet another person in our database, because we're so convinced we're doing the right thing. Huh. We have clearance to proceed. We are going to need to know some basics on who Joseph Langley is. Remember to check old sources. Other than that, focus on hints to Abraham Goldfels. He's the center, the crux of all this. There's this guy. Goes by the name Initiate. Might actually be a girl. Who cares? Look, this hack on the Thought blog, it was a very elaborate hack. Our site is super safe. I'm not an amateur. That guy, girl, whatever is skilled. And an Initiate mentioned having no sympathy for the government. Your util alias? Oh, okay, we got her util. Wow. Okay, he sent an email to Initiate. Oh, Initiate has been invited to Thought. Interesting, interesting indeed. I thought Mr. O'Donnell left thought. Now he's actively recruiting for the group. Makes his exit seem unlikely. True story. Oh, Joseph Langley had an important meeting on Thursday, which is right around the time of the bombing, right? Or I guess it was after the bombing, but you know. Notable alumni? Freaking Joseph Langley. Well, that was some time ago, wasn't it? It was. But he's an alum, which matters, I suppose. Argus peacekeeping mission? What's going on? Was I supposed to notice something new here? Oh. What's happening? Off to a slow start on this chilled Sunday morning. This is going to be my day. I can feel it. Oh, in case anybody does recognize the woman next to me, let me know. Just kidding, obviously. Alright. Harry's chilling. New portrait. You know what? Sure, I'll use this picture instead. It's a more recent photo. Okay, headlines. Gym founder Ronson. That's cool, I guess. Oops. Heavy rainstorm. Yeah. And then here's the perpetrator of the Bonton bombings, allegedly. Listen, I don't like the reports either. We needed to cover the fact that this happened somewhere in public. We cannot frighten people. Sometimes their truth and ours have to divert for the common good. What happened? Nearly half a dozen additional homemade explosive devices. Aha. So they lied. They lied about the explosives. Secretary of Security Catherine Delacroix showed a relief. Our endeavor to find this evil individual has finally been crowned with success. Well, you know. Here we go. Law offices of Joseph Langley. After my release from prison. Oh, that was the person who he helped. Partnered with Catherine Delacroix, a fellow student. Ah, what if Catherine Delacroix is in on it? Oh my god. Even the government? Wow, I didn't even know she had a law career going before she actively joined politics. Mr. Langley has definitely been around. So far so good in Mr. Langley's background. Excluding the connection to Delacroix, everything seems unsurprising. What we need to know right now are his connections to Abraham Goldfels and possibly the other members of Thought. I know, I get it. Spent a year abroad in Argentina. And he had military service. Wow. I doubt that means he has any combat experience. I mean, it's possible. Expertise. Took on the defense for Hendricks, during which he was able to convincingly argue that Hendricks had actually acted on behalf of the Secretary of Transportation, Greenway. Okay. I don't know who Hendricks is. Yeah, I remember perfectly well. No way anybody missed the case at the time. That was either courageous or dumb. Seemingly, it turned out to be the former for some time. Now it might be the latter. Contact. Alright, so we got his phone number. Got his email. And has the office addressed. Sweet. I'll go ahead and turn off that portrait. Okay. Here we go. Aha. Juliet is texting Joseph Langley. Hello. Am I talking to Joseph Langley? Hello there. Yes, you are. I'm Juliet, Cassandra's friend. We spoke a couple of days ago. Interesting. Could that mean on Thursday? Oh, never mind. It was on Thursday or Friday. It was Friday because Joseph spoke to Juliet on Cassandra's phone, right? I remember that. By the way, I heard from Cassandra. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you yet. Really? That's good. Where is she? Not so good. She got arrested. Apparently they have new evidence regarding the attack on that officer. I tried to call immediately, but they claimed she didn't want to talk to me. That's their official statement. Where did they suddenly dig up new evidence from? I have no idea. I've just had it with their shenanigans. It's just so annoying that I cannot talk to her. I've been trying every precedent I know to get in contact with her. Joseph, this sadly aligns perfectly with another incident. You've probably read the TNB today? You mean about the Bonton bombings perpetrator? Yes, the woman that died, Nina, she was a friend, and also a member of our group, Thought. Oh no, I'm so sorry, I had no idea. It's okay, you couldn't have possibly known. You're right, this is very troubling. What's he gonna say? Come to think of it, Abraham asked me for a favor for someone called Nina once, quite some time ago. I hope it wasn't this Nina. Might well be. I doubt Abe knew many other people named Nina. What was the favor about? Oh, it was just a small thing, nothing of importance. A favor from Miss Matronova. This could be important. Follow this lead. Well, you just said it wasn't important, though. I just spoke to Harrison, another member of our group. We agree the police might be investigating us next. They might be on to everyone in Thought now. They might lock us up straight away. I mean, can they do that? Well, even with the safety bill in place, they still need solid indication you're at all involved in the actual bombings. Although, honestly, I'm not sure what constitutes as solid indication these days. Is there anything we can do? That you can do, maybe? Juliet, I appreciate you have come to me. It really is worrying, and I would take this on immediately, were it not for Cassie. I made the mistake to set false priorities once. I owe Cassandra to get her out of this first. Joseph, Nina is dead. She got shot. There's no telling if we are next. Oh, well, sorry. If I'd be in that situation, I'd be trying to get my girlfriend out of there too. I need time to read into some more specialized codes of law again. Write some emails. See if there is legal limbo or basically anything I can do for Cassandra. Maybe I'll come across something that might help you as well. After all, these cases seem connected. It's all I can offer. I hope you understand. I do. It's kind of a relief. Thank you. I wish I could do more. I will let you know. Okay, bye. Goodbye, Juliet. Oh my god, so many emails. Alright, please excuse me mailing you on a Sunday, but I have an urgent matter at hand. Oh. This is somebody's PC. Oh, he needs to use his private notebook. Oh, there was one thing I need to mention. The head engineer warned me that apparently there was a glitch that caused devices we were monitoring to malfunction at times. You needn't worry though, this issue has now been fixed. Nice. How can I join Thought when I'm already a part of it? What? Initiate is already a member of Thought. He is a member already? Why didn't we find any hints at his history with Thought then? Okay, kind of old for a hacker. Perhaps he's a little green alien living on a swamp planet. I don't know what that means. I got a glimpse into the Rosen Ivory Tower already. Victor Rosen. I swear this is Juliet. Okay, God dang, dude. I'm gonna try logging out. And then relogging. I hate that the previews seem to like go away. I don't know if I'm doing something wrong. If there's like an option to enable or disable them, but I definitely prefer having them. I'll say that much. So, initiates timeline. It's definitely not a valid occupation. Points out security flaws in the timeline. Jesus, start taking things seriously, will you? What the fudge? You were so pissed off for nothing.
Data Wars? What's Data Wars?
Initiate made a little game for you. I would like to get in. Okay. Was at Rosen Tech Building. Of course he would have gone there. Everyone I know is remotely into tech or programming wants to work there. Which is quite mind-boggling to me. They actually hire a lot of interns and only very few people ever get permanent contracts. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and just disable the rest of these. Okay, is there any more information? Nope. Let's go to the listener. Actually, should I do the insider first? Probably. Nothing in the trash. Browser history does not have very much. He recently cleared his history. There's some pictures here. Active supporter of the Children of Parges Foundation. Okay. Interesting. I've been skeptical about this foundation, but they have been officially approved as a beneficial operation. Guess it's a good cause after all. Ooh, this seems to be conflicting evidence. Was this a new profile picture? He just likes fishing? Oh my god. Okay. So he's got a photo with Cassandra, but then he also has a photo with a former partner, perhaps? Oh my gosh. Apparently he has financial trouble. Consider business isn't running so well, it seems. Too few crimes, I suppose. We must be doing something, right? Yeah, I guess so. Putting lawyers out of business. Poggers. I would definitely agree with laying off Mrs. Winters, as you mentioned. True. Ugly, but not of our concern. At least not yet. Rejected a recent case for 2 cent due to missing capacities. Huh. Missing capacities. But he barely has any work. Oh, he found his bank account. Sweet. Uh-huh. Okay, so Abraham Goldfels has a relationship with Joseph Langley, which we already knew. Maybe this friendship is worth investigating further then. Asked Joseph Langley for ongoing financial support for Nina Maternova. Uh-huh. He might have supported the Bonton bombing's perpetrator? We have to investigate this further. Look for hints that there really was an ongoing financial support. Uh-huh. So Abraham Goldfels was defended by Joseph Langley at some point. This is how they knew each other. What was this case about? Good question. And apparently, Goldfels also was the one who asked the lawyer to defend Cassandra. And so the circle is complete. Indeed. Okay. Oh my god, there's so much crap. Alright. So here's an email. If you deliver incriminating material for a person named Abraham Goldfels, member of the activist group Thought, of whom I know you've been in contact with. Previews have gone away again. Who is this person? Are you kidding me? Is this our hacker friend again? I don't know. From Mrs. Winters. Joseph, it's done. Don't work too much. Laverne. Wait, so Laverne Winters. Interesting. But I guess maybe he didn't fire her? I will deliver additional information on members of the activist group Thought. Didn't expect him to give in so easily. Let's wait and see where this goes the next time he talks to members of Thought. Then there's this text chain. Oh god, okay, they know about Orwell. That's bad. Oh no, we did everything to keep it outside of the nation until we were ready for the revelation, and now... It's fortunate people have become aware of it ahead of time. We must tread very carefully now. They will not speak so openly any longer, I fear. Harry is also aware of Orwell. They outsource surveillance to people outside the nation. That's true. I am not in the nation. I wonder if you can, like, actively mislead the authorities to make every wrong decision possible. And, like, so, like, maybe I can not even tell them that, they know about Orwell. That'd be kind of interesting. I have very good connections to some hackers outside the nation, according to Initiate. A real hacker network, huh? Fortunately, we can't go after people outside the nation. Please chill, man, or we will regret it. Okay. You know, in the meantime, I'll go ahead and read a little bit. Sundown Fishing Club. I'm getting a phone call from some random... I guess they're not really random, but you get the idea. There must be something we can do to talk without the possibility of somebody snooping around. We can't stand around doing nothing. Well, there's one thing. It's a bit risky. You are using my chat tool right now as well, aren't you? What? What's the Initiate's chat tool? They probably cannot break this, not right away. Okay, so they're going to send a couple messages without encryption. Or that are encrypted. What the frick, bruh? How do I... Oh my god. I'm getting reports of an unknown cryptography here. Don't worry, Orwell should be able to break the encryption in mere seconds. I'm waiting. They're just random symbols. It could work. I will need some time to localize the entry point, and then I'll only have seconds. One thing, what will you do with what I find there? Hello, can you break the cryptography? It's been like 5 minutes. Start a war on the government. Oh my god. Man, I don't know. You talking of war and stuff gives me the chills. You told me you don't have any love for the government. You are already a part of thought. Now prove it. Your chance to do something of relevance to it instead of hacking people's sites for fun. So it's been 2 minutes apparently. Is Orwell gonna... The National Beholder just published. Oh, best see for yourself. Don't forget to send me your stuff. O'Donnell out. Whatever. I'll go ahead and say that he's declared war on the government. If it's war he wants, well, he shall have one. We will have Mr. O'Donnell arrested before long. I can at least be certain of that. So when is it going to break the encryption? Dear Mr. O'Donnell, it has been brought to our attention you have actively participated in suspicious groups in the past or present. I consider it to be unnecessary to elaborate how this is against the work regulations and our expectations of neutrality towards every journalist employed by the National Beholder. We hereby inform you about the immediate termination of our work contract. Oh, sorry about that, buddy. Ouch, side effect of the leak, probably. Okay, so apparently there's some stuff leaked on their site. I don't really feel like looking at it right now, though. What is this? Now I get why your wife Barbara divorced you, Jose. Okay, this is, well... I think they had a massive argument. Abraham is gay. What? Apparently Abraham is gay. I don't think we should mess with Mr. Langley's private life this much. That isn't what we're after. You're mad. Okay. Freedom is unfree. Oh, and there's a lot of comments here. Oh, there's so much crap. Okay, Joseph Langley. Recurring donation. So there might be something to the connection between Joseph and Nina after all. If we can find one less indication this might be meant for Nina, that would be enough for investigative custody. Oh my god, and now there's a freaking update here on his computer. Jesus. Mails, office, private, nah. What about pictures? Nah. What? Is there anything new? There's this recurring donation that's been going on for some time. I can respect if you want to help out a friend or something. Outstanding ongoing financial support of our actions over the years. Okay, so maybe he makes a lot of donations to here. Oh, so this is what the payments are for. Guess Mr. Langley's off the hook then. Yeah, I don't think he's involved, personally. Should I log out again? I just want to be able to actually, like, you know, read what the game is trying to tell me. I want to see the preview of what information they're going to post. Anyways. I imagine you're looking my way now, aren't you? I have absolutely no idea who leaked this info. Certainly not me. Only very few people can access the data on our back end. It doesn't exactly aid us in our investigations. Quite the opposite, probably. We need to hurry. I mean, I assume it was just leaked by friggin' Joseph Langley, right? Okay, government versus Abraham Goldfells. So, defendant worked for the government, supposedly. Worked for the government. Are you positive? This is a true surprise to me. I've never heard his name here. Never. Someone must know him if that is true. Why was he sued over a breach of contract? He just didn't go to work? This seems to explain a lot. He felt too sick for work, tried to get out, was charged for it, and instead been found guilty. Considering the facts, the bombings are starting to look like a very weird kind of vendetta to me. High time we find Abraham Goldfells. Maybe. Maybe not. Unexpected proposal. Naturally, I refused the contract. I have no intention to work for the government. But he did work for the government, though. Aha, found a date of birth. And an address. Abraham's address. Well done. I'll request a team for investigation immediately. Somehow I doubt he's around. Continue your work. I'll notify you when the team is reported back to me. A tumor. He has cancer. Oh, cancer? Well, that's unfortunate. Average life expectancy is 6 to 12 months. So he's lived for quite a while. That is so harsh, but it does mean this man has nothing to lose. Oh man, he's got cancer. And he might be gay. Let's see. Text conversation between Harrison O'Donnell and Juliet. By the way, did they ever, like, break the code on the conversation between Harrison and this shit? Apparently not. So that's cool. Oh, so it broke it after this message is what it's saying. But, like, you can't break the encryption on the previous messages? I don't get it. Whatever. Seems the government just fired the first shots our way. Those TNB guys fired me. They did so quickly. Wow, they must have really loved you. Now, there's another thing. Cass has been arrested. It was about new evidence in the officer injury, not those bombings. Think the police will follow this lead too? Of course, just a matter of time. Harrison, I'm scared. Yeah. Don't be. I mean, I'd be scared. Just saying. Can I view? Okay. Here's all those documents. This guy's crazy, completely nuts. Don't know why I ever thought of asking him. Don't get your hopes up. What about this lawyer you talked to? Seems like we will have use for him soon. Joseph says he's busy trying to get Cassandra out. That son of a... Understandably so. What would you do if whatever her name was arrested, huh? What would you do if I was? Yeah, I get it. No need to lecture me, Jules. But Joseph did say he might give us advice if he finds anything. Bro, he's the one who leaked. Yeah, of course he will, right after he sends us his invoice. You're not fair. We gotta face it, we're on our own in this. And now she's getting texted by Joseph Langley.
Hello, Juliet.
Oh my god. Oh, there's two conversations going on at the same time.
Oh, hi, Yen. I just had a look at the news. Yeah, it's exactly what we feared. It's looking pretty harsh, yes, but I made an interesting discovery that we need to have a word about. I need to talk to you and your colleague, Harrison? Yes, I was just chatting to him.
I can set up a conference call. He's eager to meet you. They should probably talk in person instead, but you know, surveillance and all that. Give me a moment. He wants to talk. I'll set up a conference call. Wait! Nina mentioned the cops were wiretapping her calls. Said it yourself. Why not chat? I think a call is much more appropriate for legal counsel. Raises less eyebrows, and chats might be logged just as easily. We're just the average couple seeking advice, right? Couple? We need to do this. Don't speak too openly. Don't mention wiretaps, okay? I don't like this, but alright. Wow. They're so secretive. Hello. Hey Joseph. Seems this is working.
Hello. Harrison, I presume?
Yeah, and you're the law guy.
Right, the law guy. Call me Joseph.
Alright, Joseph. Oh my god. There's a lot of dialogue that I don't really feel like reading. Oh, here's the the preview's back. That's cool. Turned down a work contract for the government. Is that true? This was January 2013. When was his case? This was April 6th, 2015. And he entered the contract March 15th, 2013. So why does it feel like he didn't reject the contract? Let's see, what is this? Oh, talking about the safety bill. It's an aggregation of paragraphs to get people behind bars much more easily and to prolong their lives if necessary. Yeah. Transitivity of indication. You all form a group, an activist group that links you with one another. Now, if there's sufficient indication that Abraham created thought to commit crimes or even acts of terrorism, well, they have grounds to arrest you all. This is so freaking outrageous! They'll twist and turn their so-called evidence until they get what they need. Apparently Abraham was quite reclusive. We need explicit evidence showing Abraham created this group to be peaceful. Prove it beyond any doubt. How was thought formed? He found out about me by discovering my blog. Said he wanted to start a debate club. I said fine. We had a couple of lame meetings. Nothing much happened. A debate club then? That would be good. That could hardly be regarded as a terrorist cell. Yeah, but Abe was obsessed with getting his message out. Make people aware what the government was doing. During my studies, I met Abraham online by chance. He motivated me to take his course. He went with Nina's plan for the Circle Mall. Turned out to be a catastrophe. Mr. Goldfeld seems quite the charmer. Look at all the people gathered around him. Jules took over with the planning for the other two protests. Let's see. It's interesting. She did say that Harry's the one that planned one of those protests, so... So was an individual planning this? Did someone in particular incite this? Finding leaves no room for him. Did we make a mistake? Was Mr. O'Donnell not involved in the planning? Okay, well, buddy, sorry that I got something wrong at some point. All right. Okay, hold on. So this is saying... Oh my god, what's going on? What is this phone call about? The old meeting place. I don't know what that means. Abe was obsessed with getting his message out. And we know why, don't we? He wanted to get out of the contract because of his illness, but the government didn't let him. Okay. Abe hated violence. He wanted us to stay peaceful at all times. That is positive. So it was an individual planning list. Did someone in particular incite this? False intentions and bad planning caused this. You, Nina, me, each and every one of us is guilty of deviating from Abe's intentions in their own way. Jules, you don't know what you're talking about. It was Nina. She neglected Abe's wishes, not us. I feel like this one's more accurate. Not sure if I'm willing to believe this is really contradictory to what Abraham Goldfels wanted. If so, why didn't he do anything about it? Now they're going to meet at the old meeting place. It's more important to them, huh? Shame that they didn't say. But arresting either of them is out of the question at this time anyway. We don't have enough evidence against them. It's okay. We can find it. Somehow. Topic. How to Start Repairing My Notebook by Juliet K. This is an old photo. An old post. Hey, so I got this new notebook for my studies as a Christmas present for my parents. It was working fine until last week, but after a short presentation at the Media Department Expo, blah blah blah, and there's a picture of her PC ID. I hate to let go of an idea once I've settled on it. Dude, I'm telling you, man, Julia is initiate. I rarely browse through this board, but I saw your posting and I believe I saw you last week at the Media Department Expo. Cool. Okay. Insider. We can now go to Juliet's phone. Or notebook, rather. Anything in the trash? It's a photo of... Orwell has lost connection to the main server. I have been hacked. I knew it. Juliet is the hacker, bro. I'm telling you. Oh shoot, you can change the profile picture whenever you want. The connection to the main server has been reestablished. Why isn't this working? Did you receive my messages? There we go. I had a strange kind of connection problem. It was like the mainframe had been hitched. Still got some data lost between the servers in here. Seems it's all slowly going back to normal again. We had a joker who thought he could intrude our database. InfoSec says they've averted the attack. Huh. Anyways. I'm gonna keep looking here. There's some info on Abraham. Born in Germany. That's cool, I guess. In this essay, I will consider the problems that arise from the nature of the omnipresent information. limited reproduction of data, and the interpretation of bits of this as... Oh crap, this isn't the point, you can do better. That was a good draft. Browser history, oh my god. She listened to the Targets album. Oh man, she's not over it. Let's see. Synchronous over asynchronous communication. Go meet in person always. Okay. Started working very recently. Requested information about a project called Demiurge. Oops, that's the wrong person. Where is she? Over here. Drag that over. Demiurge. I feel like I have heard that name before, and I don't mean from Greek mythology. Okay. I've conducted a talk with the members of Thought. Of course, they claim to be neither involved in the bombings nor to be in contact with Abraham Goldfels. Thought was formed as a debate club at first, then it became an activist group. There's this Juliet Carrington who seems rather harmless, but this Harrison O'Donnell might well be a fanatic. Talking to them gave me the impression that he's Thought's leader, if one can call him that. He openly spoke out against the government and the safety bill. He certainly seems to be the fanatic type. Observe him. Remember our agreement. Help to find Gunther Ahrens. Bruh moment? How could I possibly miss this? I'm such an idiot. It's legitimate to change your name when immigrating, yet very few people do so. That is what Mr. Goldfels Ahrens must have done. He was reported missing in 1993, the year he immigrated. What did he do? Is he like a wanted criminal or something? Your loving wife Marguerite and daughter Ava Ahrens. Oh my god. The obituaries in Bonton. What? You're telling me we've been chasing a dead man all this time? This is downright impossible. I mean, he did write an email to Nina Matronova just yesterday, didn't he? Oh, I'm beginning to hate the fact that we only look at points of data without knowing the full story. The truth is in there, but I just don't see it. Dang it, screw all of this. Screw Orwell! I need to think. Look at all the facts again. Just watch for a while and let me know if anything new happens, okay? So the report from the team at Abraham's address just came in. It was completely abandoned. No furniture left, nothing, which is no longer a surprise, I guess. Interesting. I'll drag the profile picture in, I guess. And I'll drag this one in too. That photo seems like it was taken ages ago. Is that his child he's holding? I should have been dragging in all the photos. Huh. Okay. Is the one about him being gay the one that's in conflict with his wife and daughter? That is hilarious. That's his family? Did he, like, leave them behind? I guess so. This is a photo of Goldfels. Alright. Unexpected proposal. Refused the contract. Oh my goodness. There's a new article. Benjamin Costigan? I am not friends with Why am I... Where did that come from? I'll grant you to add more, if there is any. I want to know. I need to know. No. No, no, no. And they've got a photo of him. How is this possible? This cannot be happening. I need to go home now. Oh, well, I found your home. There you go. And he's gone. Attacking Orwell worked. Not for long. And not again. Not this way. Got you a gift, though. Take a look on your Thought web server. Handle with care. Alright, cool. They did it. I guess. Oh, I can log off for the day, I suppose. I mean, he didn't refuse the contract to work for the government, though. He definitely did work for the government, so that's cap. Alrighty. Well, that was quite the day, was it not? Target person, Benjamin Costigan. His identity was compromised. Unfortunate. And now we're on day 5. The final day. I guess that's the meme in like Majora's Mask, right? But it's like day 3. It's Catherine Delacroix. Good morning, investigator. Since you have the most powerful investigative tool at your disposal, I suspect you already know who I am. You, on the other hand, have been a hard-working investigator so far. You have proved Orwell is working as intended. I will be your new advisor on this case. This has become far too important to leave the case to an advisor with an exposed identity. Symes is well, but no longer fit to work on Orwell. Oh, so his name wasn't Symes. That makes sense. It's like a code name. Moving forward, we'll not speak about him again. As far as you are concerned, he never existed. With yesterday's reveal of Orwell, sympathizers of this terrorist group have taken to the streets. We need to show all of the nation Orwell is keeping them safe. We won't allow some fools to trample on everything we have achieved. We must get rid of the imposter pretending to be Abraham Goldfels, find out who did it, and where they are hiding. Sure thing. From... Oh. What's going on? Right, so this was the email from Goldfels to Nina. And then, what is this? From Goldfels to everyone in Thought. Conference call at 4 p.m. sharp. You do not need fear surveillance. All has been taken care of. I will contact you. Get in a safe position. Be ready. Gathering. We know Abraham Goldfels is dead. Someone must be impersonating him. This is as clear as crystal. We must act swiftly and collect as much evidence as possible before this gathering commences. Thought is certainly up to no good. As you know, processing data chunks is time-consuming. I would say if we have time for roughly 20 data chunks, be considerate. I only have 20 data chunks. Okay. I'm gonna do it. Marsa. You must think I'm stupid. First you don't tell me where you're going because you need to ghost, then hours later you don't answer your phone. So I called Pers asking for you and she told me you were at Cyber Cafe Chestnut yesterday evening. Said you stormed in, then furiously wrote something on your PC. Probably this outrageous blog post the news speaks of. Then stormed out, back out the door only to meet whom? Juliet, meaning you're back in action with this group and her? I cannot believe it. So now I'm trying email so you can't doubt me any longer. You and me were done. I wonder if the being at Cyber Cafe Chestnut matters. It might. Oh my god. Negotiations have been renewed. Sweet. Anti-Orwell protesters. Gather. House of exposed government employee vandalized. RIP. Okay. So I guess Cafe Chestnut might be important. This is where Harrison O'Donnell did his dirty work, probably thinking we could not be able to track him down. We will track him down. I've gone through the information we have on the remaining suspects regarding the impersonation of Abraham Goldfellows. We received information from a reliable source that O'Donnell is probably the leader of thought. O'Donnell predicted the bombings. This alone makes him suspicious. We have no idea why O'Donnell hid the post in the thought blog and his timeline. We are yet to clarify why O'Donnell would frequenting a drugstore so often. Perhaps he provided the bomb materials. Why would O'Donnell have 2 health insurances? It is apparent that Harrison O'Donnell might well be part of the Bonson bombings. He's probably the one impersonating Goldfellows. I want you to prove this and lock him away for good. Well, I mean, I can't prove anything.
Hello, world. The internet is like a chestnut tree.
Okay. High scores. What is the primary goal to win the game? We award scores for the time spent in our cafe. Hancock. Hancock goes a lot, it turns out. Meet your hosts. There's Persephone. There's Rattlesnake. And here's Marka. Or Marsa. Okay. And Harrison is an honorable host, a former admin. I found his UID as well. Donated 50 of the National Beholder mousepads. Nice. Nice job, bro. Okay. I might end up uploading this at some point in time, the fact that he was a former admin. For now, let's look at computer. As you may or may not have heard, I've been affiliated with a group called Thought. We sought to build an activist group that's failed awfully. Moral of the story is our activism isn't worth much because peeps just don't care. As you may or may not have heard, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Life trust. This is his life insurance. Life trust family plus insurance. It's from Juliet. Didn't we already know her email? No, we didn't. Juliet, aka Dixon. I love you, Hancock. Sweet. Okay. And then there's another computer. There's 2 computers. Ah, one of them was the phone. Makes sense. I don't think we need to put in there that he looked up Benjamin. I don't already know that. Judy Hall. Angela. Okay. Gallery. It's a photo of him. Photo of Juliet. I don't care. That's not... We don't need those data chunks. Okay, that's a phone number for her. Which I guess is different from the phone number we currently know about. We also have one for Cass, which is interesting. Good. Keep an eye on her as well. Maybe I shouldn't put Cass's in there, since she's not active right now. She was in prison. D. Schwartz. Wait, D. Schwartz was Desmond's email, I just realized. Oh, shoot. This was from Harrison. I guess we already suspected, so maybe we don't. Oh my god. Displaying locations of the last 24 hours. Bro, there are too many data chunks to process right now. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit overwhelmed. Okay. So, we got 2 phone calls. Or 2 chat sessions plus a phone call. Victor Rosen calling Juliet. Like, hey, I'm gonna have to fire you. I just talked to Maria. Why are you not at work? You were here the entire weekend, but no one authorized you to do so. Oh, man. She's got another device. Okay. Jesus Christ. Okay, and then there's this conversation. Don't hide anywhere you've been to in the last 24 hours. Okay. Sky chat, talked to Cassandra a while back. Talked to May. Talked to Dad. And that's it. Nothing useful. I don't know who that is. Who's that in the background? Contacts with Abraham Goldfells. He's dead, though. Oh. Apparently this is important. Oh, interesting. So Abraham also used to work there. Oh. Okay. Bro. My phone is gone. She's hiding somewhere. Should I put that in here? Useful hint. If you encounter any hints to hideout locations, be sure to validate them by checking where they have stayed before first. Will do. Knock knock. It's from the initiate. Interesting. Contacts. I feel like we really don't need to care about Cassandra's phone number. browser history, message for Hancock. You know what? I'll go ahead and put this on here. Maybe Dixon is important. Well, there was a related document that was found. Aha, this was written by Dixon. Protest at Stelligan. Yeah, she planned the Freedom Plaza protest. I kind of knew that. Maybe. I've only written one article. The hacker guy. I want to know what happened to Thought. You helped to dox this Costigan. We already knew that. What? Abe is back? Yeah. And he says he has a plan. You know him? Kinda. Where from? Coincidence. Oh, really? So Initiate knows Abraham Goldfels. Sounds like a trap to me. Interesting. So who's impersonating Goldfels? What the frick is going on? Oh my lord. Okay. I don't know what information is relevant. And what's not. It's too much. Okay. I'm gonna put that he was an admin. Maybe that'll help. It did not help. Family plus insurance. I don't know. I don't know. There's some random pictures here. Who cares about pictures? That's it. I'm putting Cass's phone number in here. Oh my god. She's calling Joseph. They released me. I'm free to go. What if Cassandra Watergate is the one impersonating Abraham Goldfels? Initiate, I need to apologize to you for remaining silent for such a long time. I've been working on a plan in hiding. Today I need to call upon your help to make it happen. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. There's also something new somewhere on here. New browser history. What? Okay. What does it mean? What does this all mean? So basically, I'm the investigator now. I think that's what I'm getting. You know, I'm going to put his phone number in here. Because what if Goldfels is dead? What do you expect to happen on his phone line? Half our time is up. Stay diligent and considerate. Well, what if he's not dead? Ah, screw you. And why don't you take this job if you think it's so easy? You know, I'm going to start laughing once he shows up. Not dead. Okay? It was Harrison O'Donnell after all. Well done, investigator. Make sure we have all relevant locations where he might be hiding in his profile so we can make an arrest. Okay. I guess we never did get her email. We'll go ahead and put that here. Alright, I don't think it was useful. I guess it makes sense considering it was her school email and she's no longer at school, but... Image, quote, tracking... Okay, I don't know. Abraham Goldfels, we're gonna put that in here. So they are going to try and attack Orwell once again. Well, let them come. Victor Rosen. She was not authorized to be there. That seems unusual. Why was she at work then? Good question. It seems like the data chunks I'm taking are not useful. What else is there? Oh, this freaking photo? Get out of here. Alright. The quote tracking. Don't care about that. Browser history updated. She went to the email. Maybe I was supposed to input her email before this. I'm screwed. Abraham Goldfels used to work at Rosentech. Does that matter? Maybe. Screw it. Put it in there. A related document was found. You're not supposed to follow Abraham Goldfels. He's dead. You're wasting precious time. Oh, really? He worked on Demiurge. I command you to no longer dig around in Abraham Goldfels' past. I could easily turn you into a target person for disobeying me. You would not want that, do you? Nah, screw you. What is strange, though, is that Carrington requested material on this Demiurge. Ooh, she might be our impersonator. Good, but it's still only one option. Considering we have proof against Harrison O'Donnell, we should go primarily after him. I don't know what the things she said before was. Abraham Goldfels, developed the so-called ethical codex for a project codenamed Demiurge, which has been renamed Orwell, and I have proof for everything I am about to write cloned to a device with the UID PC683349021. Yeah, I'm gonna upload that. Ugh, so, you know it now. Yes, we hired him for Orwell. This is his doing. It was me who wanted him on the project in the first place, to get things right with Orwell, to follow ethical standards. Only very few people here knew that, and I wanted to make sure it stayed that way. Our most ferocious enemy worked for us, the person I chose. Now you know it all, discovered by the very tool it was all about. The irony is not lost on me. But, well, you chose to disobey. I've warned you before, this will have consequences for you. Press X to doubt. Oh my god, I'm now in Orwell. What is going on? No, the device is offline. Alright, well... what am I supposed to do? I don't really have much else going on, to be honest. Oh wait, but he lost his phone. But that means he couldn't have sent the emails from his phone. He lost his phone? I thought he would be attached to it. Maybe that is important, maybe it's not. I don't know. He took out life insurance. Screw it. Why would someone like O'Donnell own a health insurance for a family member? It's almost 4 p.m. We will most likely only have time for one more upload. Make sure it counts. What? What? I don't know. Oh, okay. We must meet like we did in the old days when we had our meetings at Cafe Chestnut. We will have conference call at 4 p.m. because I'm well aware that a meeting in person won't work out for us. Okay. I'm aware of your capabilities and your skills. You need to stop trying to tear down walls instead shifting to running through open doors. Here's where to find one. 188-144-981-1984. That's quite on the nose, I guess. 4 p.m. today, Abraham Goldfells. Is that like my PC's IP address or something? Am I gonna get hacked in real life? Well, I mean, I only have one thing left to process, so... What was the conversation between her and Harrison? Oh, that's right. Where was the thing where they were talking about... Oh, here we go. Don't hide anywhere you've been to in the last 24 hours. Well, I haven't found Jack. I don't know what information I was supposed to put in here. Who is this? Somebody tell me who that is. Is that Maria Harper? Oh, it's June. Whatever, man. There you go. He's the guy who doxed Benjamin Costigan. This confirms Harrison O'Donnell is behind the exposure, but we knew that already. It's 4 p.m. I'm getting intervention teams ready to check all the locations you've mentioned. Now to wait and see what happens. Well, I didn't mention any locations, so... What's happening? It's taking me somewhere? What's going on? Initiate? Oh, okay. Oh, what's going on? I'm getting hacked. Am I joining the call? Hello, is this working? Anybody here? What's going on? I'm not quite sure what I'm doing here, but I'm here as well. The initiate is also here. Holy crap, what is this? I'm also in Orwell. Yeah, he hacked Orwell. My control is limited. The government will get the control back at some point, but this isn't my primary concern. Why would Abraham have such extensive knowledge of Orwell? Well, it's because he worked on it. I had a quick look at his file. You would not believe what it says. He's freaking dead. I mean, he was literally in the obituary, so. Ah, you old fool, why couldn't you tell us? Someone's been setting her up real bad. Not only her, all of us. Person working on this was clever. They found it all. Everything in here points to you. Are you telling me you told me to place those bombs? I did. I'm not proud of it, but it had to be done. You and Nina, you two ruined everything for Abraham and for Thought. Only when things are at their darkest will people listen, take note, and actually enact change. Abe knew that. Who is Initiate, though? That's what I want to know. Thought needed to be destroyed. That was the whole point. People need to see how bad Orwell is. It's not protection, it's invasive, manipulative doom for everyone. He knew how dangerous the project was, that's why he worked on it. True. He told me everything, and only me. Huh? I just realized you're actually a much better, yet much worse activist than Nina or me could ever be. By the way, I totally called it. Juliet from the beginning. I knew it. Why draw all this attention to Thought? You didn't convince anyone by your actions. Why this gathering? Why let me hack Orwell? I just needed to convince one person how faulty Orwell was. Costigan, the guy Harry leaked information about, was the man on the inside, only an advisor. The person who has really been spying on you is still around. The person who actually went through your stuff, passed on the data. The one listening right now, the investigator. That's right, I'm talking to you. I knew you had to be around when everyone would come together. You had to be listening. Initiate was just a windfall, a chance to make sure you'd not immediately go up against us. Investigator, I have a question for you. Now that you saw Orwell firsthand, do you really think that this system will help anyone? Did you think the government would not spy on you as well? Do you think you were outside the system? Think again. They evaluate even you. Abe knew that. He saw the madness. They observe you. They observe even you, the investigators, but we can stop it. You can. Remember that you became recruited for being outside of the system, outside of the nation? What if we show people that what they store about you? That even you are not outside of the system, that no one is outside of the system? All you need to do, investigators, upload the data they have on you, incriminating yourself. This so mind-boggling stupid. Jules, why would the investigator cooperate? The government will come after him. That's exactly the point. This evaluation is supposed to be a safety net so that no one misuses Orwell. Acting on evidence is mandatory. If the investigator incriminates themselves, they will be forced to prosecute them and reveal this evidence that the investigators are actually being spied on as well publicly. That is absolutely mad. I don't see this working. I would like to offer an alternative, investigator. It just so happens that a certain Catherine Delacroix is in these files too. I see we make use of the fact that we have control over Orwell. Let's use it as a weapon and turn it against the government. There's something dirty to be found about Mrs. Delacroix for sure. Let them act on that evidence. Now we're talking. No! Hurting Delacroix won't hurt much. She's just gonna get replaced. This isn't the right way. Like I said, Jules, just shut it. Nobody is interested in what you have to say. But how can we trust the investigator? Well, what the heck? How do they find Brig? Harrison, what's going on? User with a session. Seems to just fell prey to this great surveillance system. Oh, we may need to act fast. Let me all show you what I can see right now. Here, streams up. Here's Cassandra's file. Wow, this feels like a slap in my face. They've been collecting all of this? They suspected my parents. That is why they are in trouble now. Don't they worry. What the what? Oh, don't worry, darling. I'll help getting them out if need. Oh. It's kind of buggy right now. Okay, anyways. Joseph, your turn. My turn? Huh? Know what's funny about your file, Joseph? It says here you were offered a release of Cassandra for info on thought. And you agreed. Especially given the fact what just happened to Harrison. Yes I did. I got this offer and I reported Harrison. I had to. Cassandra would not have been released otherwise. I can't believe this. This is horrible. But then again, you did it for me. I don't know what to think. So romantic. Cass, I am sorry for Harry. I can't take this anymore. Leave me out of all this crap. User quit the session. And everyone's slowly leaving. You got to do this out without me. I'm sorry. That was just Initiate, Juliet, and I. Well, this is just great. See how messed up all this is? It's exactly what we need to show people. Show them how we've all been affected. Get them to fight with us. I shall speak on behalf of Nina then. She's dead. I only realize now it might have been my fault Nina got investigated in the first place, but it's all clear. The investigator responsible for hunting her down like this. They caused her death, no doubt. Perhaps the investigator didn't know any better, and we know Nina was guilty. It does not strengthen my trust, though. Then the investigator found out about Juliet's plans. This is why I say we can trust this person, meaning the final verdict is only one vote to trust the investigator. That is not enough. Are we finally going to do this my way? It's down to the two of us, as it seems. Well, my plan to gather support for you failed, investigator. But if you still want to fulfill my plan, go on and give Delacroix hell. You will find something dirty. Investigator, it's time to make up your mind. You can tear down the entire system. Just complete my plan, please. I will turn Delacroix into a target person. I think I can easily activate access to her PC for you as well. Who is the Initiate? I thought Initiate was going to be Juliet, to be honest. When Abraham stopped his work for Rosentech and the government, he cloned all information he had and hid it in the office. He told me and I maintained it. The system is programmed to boot itself again in a couple of minutes. You'll have access to everything. You just need to find the UID of the device. I cannot tell you here now that Orwell isn't tracking data chunks. I have full understanding if you judge and incriminate me for what I've done. I think I deserve it. It's up to you now, investigator. Do the right thing. Finally, I thought this disturbance would never end. The backend engineers say we've had an unwanted guest. We already know it was thought. It's about time to undo them. We must be strong. We must show these people for what they are. The nation's safety is depending on it. Find a way to incriminate them together as a group. All we need is a hint that Abraham Goldfels intended this group to carry out terrorist actions. We can trace the attack back to a remote PC. I will now manually unlock this PC for you. What the heck is going on? Okay. And then what's this? Okay, so I can put information about Catherine Delacroix into the system if I wanted. Oh, and he's arrested. Rip. Interesting. This was after he died. So that's not useful. Okay. Interesting. Today, I'm not going to read all that crap. Basic parameters of Demiurge. They're bad. He doesn't like Demiurge. He freaking hates Demiurge, actually. He doesn't want anything to do with Demiurge. A third human element. To oversee, they call it evaluation. The other two, and make sure the investigator and advisor do not misuse their powers. Interesting. Here's the information on Demiurge. Excuse me. Human element. Advisor who will operate from within the system, and an investigator who should be a client outside of the system. Yeah. And then there's a third one, the evaluation. Don't care, didn't ask. I'm a government dog in this game, okay? Even though I exist outside the nation. Whoa. Nothing in the trash. Catherine Delacroix. How did you? Why are you looking at my computer? You're supposed to trace the source of the intrusion. Leave my PC alone now. You not want to be assessed as a traitor, would you? No, I'm good. Alright, Initiate's PC. You got profiles on everyone. So Juliet and Harrison. Ignorant to Abe's intentions. Web server tries to intimidate me. Who is this? Is this the initiate? Then Buffon Billion. So this is the hacker that has been causing all this trouble. Maybe? Consider the chain event. I will found a cell for this guerrilla war, then I will recruit members, call to arms, then we start acting, even committing bombings, possibly killing people. Then they will increase security measures. Nothing gets better. Oh my god, when is this from? Winston. Hear about the Bonton bombings. So who's Winston? A friend of mine claims to know a guy going by the name of X2. X2 think who got recruited by the government for a system called Orwell. Okay. Big Brother. From Township of Cape Town. Aha, South African? Abraham. Nina. Yeah. Cassandra. Okay. Joseph. And Orwell. Internet Rosen Technologies. There's the guy. Great. We will search for this guy nationwide.
Yeah, you're going down, buddy.
I love that picture. I will be placed at Rosentech, that is all I can say. Oh, okay. Dude, I almost just read this and dragged it in here, but after reading the actual conversation, Goldfellas was totally opposed to it. Initiate was saying we start a guerrilla war, but then Goldfellas was saying, think what you're saying. Consider the chain of events. Guerrilla war, call to arms, bombings, killing people, which is bad. Okay. Well, then that clearly is the bad ending. So what am I supposed to do instead? Ah, screw it. I'm getting on Catherine Delacroix's PC. You are not supposed to read this. See, as advanced as Orwell might be, it won't gather much from a switched-off PC. Goodbye, investigator. Soon you will find yourself wishing you had listened to my warnings. Well... unlucky. So now what do I do? You did not plan those bombings. That's cap. Here we go. I wonder if there's only one ending. That would be interesting. Aha, there we go. The evaluation. I can drag this into my profile. Where am I? Where am I? Where's the old guy? Oh, he's up here. Is being evaluated in Orwell. Good to know. I guess I could also just like look up information about Delacroix for funsies. Hey, get in there. Got your picture in there? Got the safety bill in there? Why not? It's kind of fun. Hey, toss some more info in there. Toss some more info in there.
Sweet.
I wonder who maybe the unknown person that contacted Joseph Langley was actually Catherine Delacroix. That would be interesting. Oh, I accessed her personal account. That's fun. Personal phone. Sweet. I got her mobile phone. Joseph Langley. Yup. Francis. This is too good. In a relationship with Ed. So this is your number, you piece of filth. Leave the nation and its glorious people alone with the poison you spread. Aw. Kind of feel bad for her. Robert Blaine. Whoa. Leaked internal information to the National Beholder. Oh man. So that's one ending, I suppose. Okay, so the one ending is the bombings, but that's fake. Blaming Thought for the bombings is fake. Oh man, these are all the things that I've done in the game. Well, alright, listen, I didn't mean to kill Nina, okay? Maybe I shouldn't have, I don't know. Rating trust. Look, my rating is trustworthy. See? I didn't even do nothing. Alright, anyways, I'm going back to her phone. Oh. Oh, and she resigned. After Orwell investigator finds incriminating evidence against her. I bet this is going to make people even more happy for Orwell. Oh, never mind. They canceled Orwell. Dank. Previously arrested Thought member Carrington released. What? That's Cap. That's so Cap. She's literally a terrorist. Ooh, investigator entangled with activist group Thought wanted for immediate arrest. What did I do? What? I don't... Oh. Okay. What a weird ending. What? Likely to have insider information. Okay. Well, that was fun. And now it's time for the 20-minute credit roll. Okay, cool. That was definitely an interesting game. I am curious about, like, the various different endings. And also, like, how many different paths there actually are and, like, how many decisions actually matter. Like, there's obviously a scenario where we don't stop the third bomb from going off, right? Like, how much does that actually influence the rest of the game? I don't know. Like, is there a way that we could have actually stopped Nina from dying? I don't really know. But yeah, I don't know. It's interesting, for sure. It was weird that Initiate was saying they were part of Thought. I thought they were gonna be a former or like a current Thought member, but obviously that was not the case. Anyways, I don't know. That was cool. It was a fun game. I don't really have many other thoughts other than just say it was interesting. I think the gameplay pattern is unique enough. It's kind of fun. Plus, like, the investigations were interesting. Like, the story is decently engaging. The fact that your choices matter a little bit at the very least, and like the little things that happen in the game, I think is cool. I wonder if we could have stopped Harrison from getting arrested. Like if we gave them a location that Harrison wasn't at purposefully, would he not have been arrested? That would have been interesting. Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have anything to say. It was cool. It was a fun game. I liked it. And also, I think that there's actually a sequel. So, don't really know what the sequel's gonna be about. I knew very little about this game coming into it, to be honest, but I know even less about the sequel. That being said, it's possible that I might play it. Maybe. I would have to buy it and download it and play it. But I don't know. There's so many games that I want to play. I don't really want to buy them though. And then there are some games that I'm like, I have, or that I, have for free from Epic Games or something. It's like I could play them, but I don't know if I actually want to. Anyways, what'd you think? What do you think about that ending? Did I do the right thing? Should I have reported Goldfels and the crew on false charges? Should I have incriminated myself even more? I don't know. But yeah, that was certainly something, wasn't it? All right. Profile options. Episode select. I'm good. Thanks, though. All right, cool. Well, I don't got much else. I went a little bit over my usual stream time, but that's okay. I wanted to finish the game today, and I did successfully do that. So, with all that being said, thank you all for watching. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a good rest of your day or rest of your night, wherever you are in the world while watching this. And I hope to see you next time, where I'm going to be playing a new game. Don't really know what I'm going to play, to be honest. If I can't find anything, I might just chill and play something for fun. Like, I don't know, Omega Strikers or something. TFT. Maybe I'll download, play TFT. Probably not. Anyways, I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting a little bit tired, so I'm going to go. But I think I did my whole spiel right. Hope you enjoyed. Hope you have a good rest of your day, rest of your night, wherever you are in the world while watching this. Hope to see you next time. 2 days from now, 7:30 p.m. Eastern time, same time as usual. I'll be streaming. I shouldn't show up late. I think I was late last week or the week before, maybe because of reasons. But I should be fine this week, hopefully. So be sure to be there if you want to watch more streaming action. All right, cool. I'm out of here. Peace out. Bye.